Yeah, that's you, bro. You take that. You take that. Yeah, you like horchata, right?
Come on, man. You got lemonade?
Hey, I got a berry lemonade. You want to try?
Let me get berry lemonade.
Can you get him a blue one? Can you get him a blue one? Hey, I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
We're going to promote this one. So, we got Baldy's here, man. It's the Wake Your Ass Up podcast, man. We got Baldy's mixed here, man. This is epic right here, man. What made you come out with something like this, bro?
So basically, I started this in August of 21. I just got done doing 8.5 years of prison, and I got out in January of 21. So I just got out the pen doing the whole fat ass stretch, and I just wasn't playing games. And when I was in there, I was the Pruno man. I made lightning. I've been in the alcohol game for a long time, and so basically when I was in there, I seen on the Vice channel of a guy in New York selling something called nutcrackers. And I knew in San Jose that no one was doing that. So I basically, I seen a couple spiky frescoes at a pop-up, and that sparked, that really kind of like made me like rethink about that. So right from the get, bro, like we were in the kitchen, mixing drinks, doing mixes, we tuned up the flavors. I would say we're kind of under the table on some underground shit, hood to hood, pop-ups to pop-up, dog shows, all that for at least like a solid like 2 years before we finally became fully legit. And now then we started canning them. We started canning them like I would say a little over 1.5 years ago. And now we're in about 300 stores, and that's basically just like me and my pops like really pushing a hard line as far as sales. But I have a whole team that does hella stuff for us, and man, it's been growing like crazy, bro. We came a long way.
Yeah. So what did you learn from your experience of doing your bedtime and creating this right here?
I learned a lot, bro. You know, I learned that you're gonna have to learn. If you don't come from the alcohol, like a world that you're getting into, you're gonna learn a lot of hard lessons to get into that world. And then you're also gonna learn, like, you know, everybody. If people know that you don't know better, they're gonna be shady. And you know, like, so like I done changed like a couple lawyers already. I done changed like a couple, like, you know, like. But at this point, I feel like we're pretty solid, and I feel like we kind of dialed in everything we need to dial in, and now we're really just taking on all of our competitors, and I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it came out just not playing games with this, like with pushing this brand.
Right. How do you feel about the culture of the Bay Area?
The culture of the Bay Area right now, I would say like this weekend is beautiful because, like, you know, that we have the opportunity for the Super Bowl to be here, and I love the fact is like we really need it, because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the Bay Area, like this last year was hella tripe. It was really rough in a lot of areas, and economically it was like you kind of had to push to survive. But you know, now that the Super Bowl's here, and I feel like we're gonna have a better turn this year because we also have the World Cup coming. It's gonna generate a lot of like exposure and revenue and money and a little economic boost. Like if you're an entrepreneur, this isn't a year and a time to like play games with. Like you gotta be out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? Because this year might change. That's my prediction. So the Bay Area culture this year, I think it's gonna be epic.
Right. So if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about myself, what could it be? I mean, I don't know, bro, because like even all the hard lessons, all the screw ups in my life made me who I am today, bro. And I'm pretty like in content and like proud of like, you know, like who I am. I guess the only thing I could say is like maybe I guess like don't give people as many chances as I do sometimes, because I learned some hard lessons with that. You know what I'm saying? That maybe that.
What would you tell the young man that's probably has fell victim to the street life?
I'll tell him like this. When you know, when you first get, like, you know, like there's a lot of outcomes that can happen in the streets. And you know, the worst of the worst is obviously, you know, like death, but the second worst would be either life in prison or a long stretch in prison. And I hit, you know, I got sentenced to 10 years when I was 20 years old, and I did my whole 20s behind the walls. And I'll tell you straight up, bro, your homies are only gonna say free you for the first year. Fucking the girls that you talk to, majority of them are gonna fucking fall off and come and go. People are gonna forget about you. That gangster shit that people are always gonna remember you. for a certain amount of time, and then they're gonna move on with their lives. And that's just the hard truth about it, bro. So like, if you're ready to get forgotten about, keep doing that gangster shit, bro. Because like, that's just the real of it, bro. That's a reality that no one really thinks about. At the end of the day, bro, the most dominant people in life, bro, are the ones that are hustling and getting money, networking, and enjoying life. That's really what you want to do in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like make yourself better every single day.
Facts. Well, man, I just want to thank you for giving me a little bit of your time, you know what I'm saying, and giving us some great motherfucking beers or alcohol drink.
Oh, they cocktails, bro. So this is a cognac horchata.
Man, bro, this is some epic shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what you had brought your creation from the inside to the outside is a beautiful thing, bro. And I just want to commend you and tell you that we proud of you, bro. Keep up the great work, bro. Keep putting this type of endeavors out there so people can have the same mentality to create like you have created, you feel me? Because you have an inspirational mind state to create people like this, man. Something like this is very special, you know? And keep pushing, bro, you know? And better endeavors is gonna come to you, you know? But we wanna give a special shout out to Baldy's Mixed Drinks, man. If y'all don't know about them, y'all know about them now. And it's the Wake Your Ass Up podcast, man. We out.